everyone, my name is Danny Morris and I am a kindergarten teacher. I work up in the Blue Valley School District at Overland Trail Elementary, and I just finished my second year of teaching, so I am going into my third year of teaching this year. I am in my second year at the master's program. I have finished a full year now and will be graduating in December, getting my degree in instructional technology. I do not have a lot of extra responsibilities other than that. I've really focused on my master's and my work career pretty much, a good chunk of my time. So somebody that's had the most influence in my life would be my mom. My mom and I have a very close relationship. I've watched her go through a lot of struggles. I've watched her become a good leader herself and be a good mom and a good role model to others. She was a preschool teacher, and although she didn't make very much money, she started the preschool in the bottom of my church, the basement of my church. She still loved doing it. She loved helping others. In her spare time, she worked for CASA and helped with children who didn't have the greatest home life and was an advocate for them and didn't get paid doing that. And so I think that she was a great leader, and she always taught me to keep my head on my shoulders and to believe in myself and do what I wanted and, really go for the big things and set big goals for myself. I took this personality test, and I've taken these before. I'm not totally surprised by my results. It says I was very extroverted, which is with a lot of friends and people that I know, I am an extrovert. One thing that I would disagree about it is that sometimes I'd like to say that I am an introverted extrovert, if that makes any sense. I love to stay at home, watch TV, be by myself, have that relaxation time. I use my weekends a lot as that. When I'm out and about, yeah, I can put myself definitely in extroverted position, but that's not always my goal. That's not always something that I go out to do. Another thing that my test had said was that my emotional stability was a little bit low. I do have a lot of anxiety. I do really worry about what others think. I have a big heart, and so I'm an empathetic person, which is another thing that it talked about with me. And another thing was my intellect and imagination. It said I was at a very neutral range there. I would sometimes say that my imagination could be pretty high. I am definitely a street smart person. I don't necessarily consider myself to be book smart, but sometimes I can surprise myself, and I am getting my master's, so I got to give myself a little bit of credit there. I did pick two theories. I picked the great man theory, and I picked the leader-member exchange theory. And I did type up some stuff on that and link that down below, but one thing about the great man trait theory is I do feel like it does have some negative connotation to it, but the way that I thought about it was that there are some people that just are really born with those leadership skills. I don't feel that everybody's born and could be born to be a teacher and lead others. I do know that there are those people out there that like to listen and follow others. I've been told since a very young age that I always had those leadership qualities, and I think that comes with being a little bit of an extrovert when I'm around others. I don't necessarily like to be bossy, but I like to know that I'm in control and have a big say in something, especially if it affects me or a grade or, something like that. But it's always because I want to help others. And I feel like when you're in a leadership role that you have a good chance to help others rather than being the follower in a situation. I also chose the leader membership exchange theory, and I feel like that's probably one of the most important theories I learned and just researched that would be beneficial for a teacher. And that is all about that leader that's making those relationships and connections with the members that they're trying to lead. So a lot of examples that I read about would be managers in a restaurant or a business where they had a lot of people working under them. For me, I kind of looked at it as being the leader membership exchange leader member exchange is, hey, I'm giving you certain responsibilities and I'm going to teach you, and I'm going to do my best to lead you, but I trust in what you're doing, and I am going to apply the work that we've learned to what I've taught you and what I've helped you do. And I'm going to continue to build those relationships and trust. And that's one of the biggest things that I, as a teacher, do for my students and for myself. And so those are the two theories that I really felt like it connected with. I did have a couple that I went back and forth and, thought that maybe I could too, but I do feel that these are the ones that match my personality. The quiz, what I learned a little bit more about myself. And I thought this was a great activity because I think that this is a good basis to know what kind of leader I am and what kind of leaders others are. And I can't wait to hear what everybody else found out and what everybody else has to say. I'm really looking forward to working in this class this summer. And I hope you all have a great summer. If you're a teacher, congratulations through making it through another school year. And I hope to talk to you all soon. Bye.